So, you've got the stunning 4K visuals, your script is killer, but you look at your analytics and people are still dropping off. What if I told you the problem isn't what they're seeing, but what they're not hearing? Today, we're diving into the secret to basically doubling your watch time, and trust me, it all comes down to sound.
All right, let's just get right into it. You pour your heart and soul into every single edit, but the numbers don't lie. People are clicking away. So what's the deal? What is this invisible force that's sabotaging all your hard work? What's the one thing you're probably overlooking? It's this, your sound design, or, well, the lack of it. When your audio's just an afterthought, the whole video just feels flat, empty. Your viewers might not even be able to put their finger on why, but they feel it. It just feels amateur, and that's when they leave. And that really gets to the core of the problem, you know? We get so hyper-focused on the visual edit, making every cut perfect, that we completely forget about the other half of the entire experience, that invisible auditory world that truly brings a video to life.
I want you to let this one sink in for a second. Sound design isn't just the cherry on top, it's literally half the cake. Your audience doesn't just watch your videos with their eyes, they feel them with their ears. And that feeling, that professional impact, that comes from what they hear. But here's the really good news. You do not need $1 million Hollywood studio to fix this, not even close. All you need is a simple, but really powerful, framework. I like to call it Sound's Holy Trinity, and I promise you, it's going to change everything.
Okay, so it really just boils down to these three key sound effects. First, you've got your whooshes. They give your cuts and transitions energy and flow. Then you've got risers. You know that sound that kind of builds up. It creates tension and makes people stop scrolling. And finally, impacts. Bam! They make your key points hit with some serious force. If you can master just these three, you've basically unlocked the secret to holding attention.
So, how do you actually put this into practice? I'm about to share a technique that sounds kind of backward, but it will totally change your workflow. It's called the mute technique, and honestly, it's a total game changer.
So here's what you do. First, you lay down your voiceover and your music like you normally would, to set the vibe. Then, and this is the magic part, you mute everything, all of it. Watch your entire video in complete, dead silence. All of a sudden, you're going to feel where the sound is missing. Every time text pops on screen, every transition, it'll feel like it's begging for a sound effect. That's your cue.
Now, you can have all the right techniques in the world and still get stuck. Why? Well, because there's a deeper trap that almost all of us fall into. It's what I call the perfectionist's loop. Does this sound familiar? You spend hours, and I mean hours, searching for the perfect whoosh sound, or you just keep tweaking one single transition over and over again until it's flawless. You start to think that if your video isn't absolutely perfect, you're a fraud. That's the loop, and it will kill your creativity.
And listen, this isn't just some theory. I'm telling you from experience. I once spent 60 days, 60, on a single video. 60. I got so obsessed with every tiny little detail being perfect that I completely forgot the most important part, actually finishing the thing.
And here's the hard truth, the one nobody really wants to hear. There is no magic button for this. You just have to accept that your video is never truly done. There's always one more tweak you could make. At some point, you have to make the call and just say, you know what, this is good enough, it's time to ship it.
So how do we break free from that crazy loop? It's all about connecting these practical techniques with a brand new mindset. It's about realizing that the goal isn't perfection, it's progress. This is the mantra you need to write down, tape it to your monitor, whatever you have to do. Done is better than perfect. Stop chasing some impossible, flawless masterpiece. Instead, just focus on finishing, on learning, and on getting just 1% better with every single video you make.
And hey, done does not mean boring. This is actually where you can get super creative. Don't just spend hours searching for the perfect sound, create it. Try layering a simple keyboard click with like a deep thud, mix a whoosh with a subtle riser. This is how you start to build a sonic brand that is totally, uniquely yours.
Oh, and one last crucial pro tip, keep your sound effects subtle. Turn the volume down. The absolute best sound design is felt more than it's heard. It's there to support the story, not to jump out and steal the spotlight. Because that's the real secret to becoming a great editor. It's not about finding some hidden magical trick. It's just about this simple, powerful loop. Learn one small thing, apply it, and repeat the process. If you do that enough times, what seems impossible right now will start to feel easy. So I'm going to leave you with a challenge. Now that you have the holy trinity of sound and this done is better than perfect mindset, what is that one imperfect video you've been sitting on that you are finally going to finish and publish this week?